the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy Forrester is becoming the most unwatchable character. Moral hypocrisy, power games, and the slow fall of a fan favorite. For years, the bold and the beautiful has built Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, as one of its strongest female leads, a woman who exudes power, confidence, and passion. She's fought for her family, her company, and her ideals with ferocity. But lately, the same qualities that once made her captivating are starting to make her nearly unbearable to watch. According to recent bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy's behavior in the latest episodes has crossed the line from confidence to outright arrogance. Fans who once rooted for her are now growing weary of her moral lectures, her double standards, and her inability to recognize her flaws. Let's take a more profound look at why Steffy Forrester, one of the show's cornerstone characters, is becoming the most unwatchable woman on daytime television. 1. Self-appointed moral authority. Steffy's confrontation with Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, about Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, was the breaking point for many fans. In that scene, Steffy tore into Sheila for keeping Luna's survival a secret. A fair criticism in theory, given Sheila's track record of deceit and destruction. However, it was Steffy's manner of doing it that displeased many viewers. Steffy not only questioned Sheila's decisions, but also condemned them, asserting her position as the moral compass of Los Angeles. The way she sneered, lectured, and asserted herself came across as self-righteous rather than righteous. The irony? Steffy's own history is packed with lies, manipulations, and betrayals. For her to call out Sheila without a shred of self-awareness made the entire exchange feel hypocritical. Viewers aren't asking Steffy to defend Sheila. They're asking her to show some humility. When a character acts as if everyone else is beneath them, the audience starts to disconnect. Steffy's lack of perspective is making her not just unlikable, but also exhausting to watch. 2. Hypocrisy and high heels. Steffy's checkered past. Steffy's moral superiority is difficult to swallow when fans remember her past scandals. She's far from innocent, and in many ways, she's made some of the same mistakes as the people she judges. Not too far in the past, Steffy had an affair with her father-in-law, Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, concurrently with her relationship with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. The resulting pregnancy threw her life into chaos. She had no idea who the father was and had to endure a public DNA test to find out. Despite the storyline portraying her as reckless and emotionally volatile, she emerged from it with an air of moral authority. Fans haven't forgotten. Every time Steffy condemns someone else's behavior, whether it's Hope Logan, Annika Noel, Sheila Carter, or Luna Nozowa, social media lights up with reminders of her own sins. Yes, Steffy has grown. She's a CEO, a mother, and a survivor of immense trauma. But growth means accountability, not selective memory. When she weaponizes her past pain to justify new judgments, it undermines every ounce of character development the writer worked so diligently to build. 3. The hypocrisy of family first. Steffy often claims she's motivated by one thing, protecting her family. Every time she crosses a boundary, she repeats this mantra. However, lately this justification is beginning to seem insincere. When she confronted Sheila, she did it not just out of concern for Finn, Tanner Novlin, or their children. She did it to assert dominance. The scene wasn't about safeguarding loved ones. It was about reminding Sheila, and everyone watching, that Steffy Forrester is the alpha female of Los Angeles. And it's not just Sheila. She's done the same thing with Hope, with Brooke, and even with Thomas. Her family first speeches often end with her tearing someone else down. Viewers are beginning to notice her use of family loyalty as both a shield and a weapon. The problem isn't that Steffy defends her family. It's that she equates love with control and protection with power. That makes her less of a hero and more of an autocrat in designer heels. 4. Sheila Carter isn't the only one with secrets. Steffy's recent outburst about Sheila hiding Luna's survival shows how conveniently selective her outrage can be. Sheila's mistake was enormous. Yes, she hid a truth that impacted multiple lives. But Steffi's reaction was laced with more venom than reason. Sheila, for all her villainy, was protecting her grandchild. She was mistaken to lie, but her motives were rooted in love. Something Steffi should be able to understand. After all, how many times has Steffi herself concealed truths to protect her family? Steffi's moral calculus seems to shift depending on who's holding the secret. When it's hers, it's family loyalty. When it's someone else, it's deception and betrayal. That double standard is what's driving longtime viewers crazy. Indeed, the entire feud between Steffi and Sheila has started to seem monotonous. Every time Sheila breathes, Steffi reacts like she's personally been attacked. There's no nuance, no shift in tone, no willingness to engage beyond fury. Even for a soap villain like Sheila, the dynamic feels stale. 5. Fans are losing patience and empathy. Social media reactions to Steffi's recent scenes are blistering. Longtime viewers who once admired her strength now describe her as overbearing, arrogant, and unwatchable. Part of the frustration comes from tone. Jacqueline McInnes would play Steffi with such conviction that her speeches feel less like dialogue and more like personal declarations. There's no softness left, no humor, no vulnerability. Every scene becomes a battle. Every line is delivered like a sermon. It's exhausting to watch a character who never lets her guard down. Some fans even miss the earlier version of Steffi, impulsive, flawed, but full of fire and heart. The current iteration feels like a corporate robot with a superiority complex. Rather than inspiring admiration, she's eliciting scowls. 6. The writer's trap when empowerment turns into ego. The writers of the bold and the beautiful might have found themselves in a difficult situation. They want Steffi to represent strength, a powerful female executive who stands up for her beliefs. But they've overcorrected. In trying to make her a feminist icon, they've stripped away her humanity. Steffi used to be relatable because she made mistakes and owned them. Now, she rarely admits fault, never apologizes, and constantly asserts dominance. Empowerment without empathy isn't strength, it's ego. And in a show full of characters who already operate in shades of gray, that lack of balance makes her stand out for the wrong reasons. If the writers want to repair her image, they'll need to reintroduce vulnerability. Let her be wrong. Let her doubt herself. Let her learn something without needing to destroy someone else first. Until then, Steffi risks becoming exactly what fans are calling her: unwatchable. 7. The irony: Steffi is becoming what she hates. Perhaps the most painful truth is this: Steffy Forrester is slowly becoming the thing she despises most, a mirror of Sheila Carter. Both women justify their actions as love. Both see themselves as protectors. Both refuse to admit when they're wrong. Both believe that everyone else's morality is flawed except their own. The only difference is that Sheila's villainy is overt. She knows she's broken. Steffi's villainy is covert because she believes she is acting righteously. That makes her more dangerous, in a way, because she doesn't see the damage she's inflicting. If Steffi keeps walking this path, she won't just alienate viewers. She'll isolate herself from everyone on screen. And when the next emotional or moral reckoning comes, she may find herself completely alone. 8. What comes next for Steffy Forrester? The bold and the beautiful spoilers haven't revealed much about Steffi's immediate future, but the tone of recent episodes suggests that a reckoning is on the horizon. Whether it's a personal crisis, a professional downfall, or a family betrayal, Steffi's moral perfection is going to face a challenge she can't out-talk or outmaneuver. If the writers are smart, they'll use this event as a chance to rebuild her, not tear her down, but remind her, and us, that strength doesn't mean superiority. Until then, fans are left with a Steffi who's all bite and no warmth. A woman so busy proving she's better than everyone else that she's forgotten how to simply be human. Final take: from fierce to frustrating, Steffy Forrester once embodied the perfect blend of power and vulnerability. She could dominate a boardroom and still cry over love lost. She was flawed, passionate, and real. But the current Steffy? She's a lecture in motion, polished, prideful, and painfully unaware of her own hypocrisy. The more she tries to play moral referee, the less anyone wants to listen.